There's Whole Foods, but we're not going there today.
Whole Foods? Nah, that's pedestrian. We're living in a time when grocery shopping isn't just about buying organic foods.
What if I tell you that you can buy wellness at the grocery store like you can with eggs and milk? Grocery stores are no longer your typical Kroger's that just sells basic goods. There's an emerging trend where there are these high-end luxury grocery stores. Yes, luxury and grocery store, kind of strange combination. But you're just not buying milk, eggs, or bread there. You're buying wellness and health. Welcome back to my channel. In this vlog, I'm going to be exploring 2 of the high-end luxury grocery stores promising to deliver wellness in your basket. We got the original Erewhon in Los Angeles, and right now I'm here in New York City to explore Happier Grocery. Happier Grocery caught my attention in a BuzzFeed article when it was named the Erewhon of New York City. So of course I had to check that out. Yes, I'm on vacation. You would think I would do the typical tourist things like go to the Empire State Building or go to the Edge or the Vessel. But no, instead I'm gonna spend the afternoon going to a grocery store.
We're traveling back in time to a week prior when I was still in Los Angeles. There are 10 Erewhon locations in Los Angeles, but the Venice Beach one was the one closest to me at the time of recording. They tend to be located in affluent neighborhoods such as Silver Lake, Santa Monica, Culver City. If you want to skip back to Happier Grocery, look for the timestamp below in the description.
You know you're in West LA when you see one of these robo-delivery bots. To be here in West LA, you have to be really good at parallel parking. It took me about 10 minutes to get my car to straighten out, thanks to the officer who helped direct me. Gotta get really good at street parking, and I'm not very good at street parking. That's right, we are here in Venice Beach, and we are gonna visit Erewhon, right around the corner here. Oh, no way, they have Levain here? Guess that's just like in New York City, in Manhattan. A bit of Manhattan here in Venice Beach with Levain, and of course we have Erewhon. But wait, there's no Erewhon in New York City. It's Happier Groceries.
Founded back in the 1960s as a microbiotic health store, Erewhon has since transformed into the symbol of luxury wellness. It's where celebrities go to drink hyaluronic acid and influencers casually drop $40 for a biohack breakfast.
Here I am at one of the several Erewhons in Los Angeles. This is Venice Beach. I guess I could have paid to valet park my car, but I don't know, I drive an old car. It would have looked really weird next to the Lambo. Only in LA, right? You got a Lambo in the parking lot of a grocery store. Oh, the things I'll do to get B-roll to show you how Erewhon is different or the same as Happier Grocery in Manhattan. Got my sunglasses off because I'm inside. Music's kind of loud, so it's going to be hard for me to narrate over this. I could go for some healthy donuts. Only 1 gram of sugar. How much protein's in here? But at least it's raw and vegan. Oh, I heard about this. This is one of their famous products, Sea Moss gel. What does it do? I'm not sure exactly, but it looks organic. It's so colorful. Kind of like a rainbow, like for Pride Month. And it is June as I'm filming this. So many different snacks and desserts here. Raw chocolate. They even have cookie dough. I'm sure it's safe to eat. I would assume so. Just trying to be inconspicuous with filming here, but I'm sure there are a lot of LA influencers who've filmed here in Erewhon. This is oddly satisfying. Everything's lined up perfectly. All the different grains and quinoa, because it's all about healthy eating here. It's about leading a healthy lifestyle. And the marathon runner in me is all excited about these pastas. Protein pasta. Fancy, fancy. They have Wagyu here. Wagyu New York here in LA. Some more of their dairy and refrigerated aisle section. Oh, no way, I remember this. Johnny's Pops, they had given free samples of this at the LA Marathon. It's pretty yummy. As you know, egg prices are expensive, so let's check out how much eggs are here. A dozen for almost $18. Some more eggs here, pasture raised, a dozen for $13. The cheapest one, a dozen for $12. Check out the produce. Oh, look how cute these cherries are packed. Harry's Berries. $25 for each. They have Black Mission figs. I love figs, and they're going for $7. That's somewhat reasonable. A little bit more than what I get at the farmer's market. Even the potatoes are stacked perfectly. Because usually when you go to a grocery store, the potatoes are just in a pile. I almost don't want to take out a potato because I'm afraid the whole thing's going to collapse. It's like visiting an art museum. Look how perfectly stacked those bell peppers are. So you know exactly what you're getting. You're getting orange, red, green, yellow, and all the different rutabagas. That's right, these are rutabagas.
I'm all about reusable bags, but these canvas bags range anywhere from $50 to $138. They are made of organic cotton. At that price point, let's just say that they're the Birkin bags of grocery shopping. You're flexing a certain lifestyle.
These look like freshly made soups in a jar. Oh, so you can get clam chowder for $20 a jar. Chicken bone broth, good source of collagen. Good source of collagen? Well, it's also a good source on your wallet. $17. Let's check out the deli section. People have strong opinions about supermarket sushi, but I don't care. It's one of my guilty pleasures. That sashimi tray looks pretty fresh. Yeah, so this sashimi is $26. Let's go look for the California sushi roll and see how much that goes for. Sorry, I couldn't find it. I was hoping to find it so that way I could price what the cheapest sushi is, but maybe California sushi rolls are too basic. Got some salad bowls, or you can customize your salad. You can ask them to put whatever you want. They also have a hot food bar, but the line's kind of long. But I'm not here for sushi or hot food. I'm actually here for a smoothie. I mean, that's one of their specialties here, are freshly pressed juices and these fresh smoothies.
One of the biggest draws at Erewhon, arguably the reason some people come at all, is the Tonic and Smoothie Bar. This isn't your average juice counter. It's a full-on functional beverage lab with ingredients like bee pollen, raw sprouted almond milk, hyaluronic acid, chlorophyll, spirulina, sea moss, and liquid magnesium. There are smoothies designed to help you glow, detox, sleep, focus, or align your vibration depending on who you ask. But the undisputed queen of Erewhon smoothies is the Hailey Bieber Strawberry Glaze Skin Smoothie. It went viral for a reason. It's a pink, creamy blend of strawberries, dates, avocado, collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, and a house-made strawberry glaze that tastes like a soft-serve dream. Is this smoothie or skincare? Depends on who you ask. At $20 a cup, it's definitely more of a statement than a snack. But people keep buying it for the glow, the aesthetic, the Instagram pic. I have to admit, it's almost too pretty to drink. It's promising smooth skin in a cup.
You filled it to the brim. It's the taste of truth. I'm going to take a swig of this Hailey Bieber smoothie. All right. I think it's a good blend. It's a little sweet, a little tart, but mostly sweet. I'm okay with it though, because I do like sweet. Now, is it worth $20? Not too sure. Depends on what your value system is. It's certainly a habit I wouldn't get into every day, considering that I could have gotten 2 boba drinks for the cost of this Hailey Bieber smoothie. You know what? It's my day off. I'm just gonna relax and enjoy. I think I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the smoothie. After all, I do have 2 hours of free parking on the streets. And considering it took me 10 minutes to parallel park, yeah, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my smoothie. Here I am signing off from Los Angeles, or more like Venice Beach. I'll take you back to Manhattan at Happier Grocery.
Erewhon isn't just popular because of what's in the smoothies. It's popular because of what it represents in LA. It's a place where health, luxury, and celebrity culture collide. You go there to be seen, to sip something pretty, and feel like you're living your best biohacked life. But what about New York? Does the East Coast has its own version of its wellness temple?
Well, Erewhon has been around since 1966. Happier Grocery has been around since 2023, so it is very young. Let's turn the corner and go check it out and see if it lives up to its hype. Unlike Erewhon, there's only one Happier Grocery in New York City. Erewhon, there are many chains and they're going to continue to open up other locations. Let's go in because it's hot outside and I could use the air conditioning.
By the way, patrons are greeted by a communal table in the middle of the store. My husband was already there taking advantage of the air conditioning while I was filming the intro.
First things first, they really go with the wellness theme. You're greeted by some plants hanging from the ceiling. And because this is New York City, everything's stylish, so we have some nice stylish magazines. And here's my husband at the table just taking a break. I'm gonna leave my husband at the table and I'm gonna go explore. Just like at Erewhon, there's a wide selection of juices, organic juices. I can go for one. It was hot outside. Oh, no way. They have blue milk, just like in Star Wars. And it is that right? $10? I guess you don't have to go to Tatooine to get blue milk. Just come to Happier Grocery in Manhattan. Gray milk. What is that? Is that what they make the gray stuff in Beauty and the Beast? You know, when they sing, try the gray stuff, it's delicious. They also have non-dairy milk. So there's chocolate almond milk, pistachio milk. I've never seen pistachio milk. Cashew milk. Oh, I like this. I like how nice and organized the nut section is. All sorts of organic spices because, you know, when you cook, you gotta put these spices in. I'm not really missing anything from my spice cabinet. I think I'm good. I never really got into kombucha, but if you are, you can come here. They have a lot of kombucha drinks. Oh, I heard about this. They're happier water. So 16 ounces is $6. What's so special about it? I guess it goes through a two-phase filtration system and then the water molecules are structured. I don't understand that because I always thought the molecules were structured the standard way. I mean, it is H2O, so 2 hydrogen atoms with 1 oxygen atom. Isn't that right? So we've got some other probiotic and fizzy drinks. I don't understand this whole adaptogenic thing. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to go much into detail because I don't want to give you any misinformation. Here we go with the produce. Now, it's kind of hard to get good produce in New York City, unlike in California, where, you know, California is the breadbasket of the country, so you can pretty much get anything. Papaya is $3.49 a pound. Yeah, that's kind of expensive because in California, I can get a papaya for $4 or $5, like the entire thing. Okay, this golden pineapple is $6, but it's a dole. They're kind of hard to find. Usually you get like Del Monte, so that might be a consideration. So let's take a look at the fruits. This is a special strawberry. $14 for 8 box of the Oshikoyo berry. I guess this is as natural as it can get. I mean, it's pesticide free, perfectly ripe, non-GMO, but for $15, you get 8. This seems a little bit more reasonable. You get more, $12, you get the Nico berries. Amazed by the price of strawberries because when I was in the UK, a pint of strawberries was 2 pounds. So what is that, like $2.60 US? And those strawberries in the UK were the best. They were sweet. Cherries, because it is summertime, it is cherry season, and 1 pound is $17. I love grapes, especially green grapes, great for hydration, and it is $8.99 a pound. Is this it for their fruit selection? At Erewhon, there seem to be more. We got some more vegetables over here, and I gotta admit, they are nicely stacked. Okay, I've never been to a grocery store where there was a first story and a second story, so we're gonna go downstairs. But you know, in LA, there's more room to build out, whereas in Manhattan, real estate is prime, so you have to build vertically. It's so hot outside. I mean, I definitely can go for some ice cream, but then I don't think it'll last on our way to the hotel. It'll just melt. They have some high-end brands like Van Leeuwen's. Of course, you can always go to Van Leeuwen's and get yourself a hand-packed pint. Oh, no way. I didn't know that Van Leeuwen's had an ice cream bar. I always thought it was just a pint of ice cream. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this as a frozen fruit medley. Sapphire? It's blue because of blue spirulina. Just like at Erewhon where you can get a bag as a souvenir, I guess you can get a cap or a hat and t-shirts. Instead of buying a I Love New York City t-shirt, you can get a Happier Grocery t-shirt. Oh, this is fun. Yellow, it's a banana. How much does it cost? $25. Actually, that's reasonably priced. I can go with that. I don't know. What do you think? I kind of like the yellow. I don't have that many yellow pieces of clothing, but it goes. It's bright. Down here on the second floor is all their frozen food section and refrigerated goods. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, to keep the doors closed so everything stays chilled and it's more energy efficient. All sorts of cheeses here, including lactose-free mozzarella. Oh, that could go for that. Now, here's the big test. The price of eggs, because that's how I judge how expensive a grocery store is. It is a dozen large, I think. So a dozen large $9.99. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it is organic, free range, but it can get expensive. Oh, that's $10.99. I thought it said $16.99 for a dozen large. I'm used to paying $6 in LA, so a little bit more, but you know, it is Manhattan, so everything costs a little bit more. So earlier we had blue milk, now we have golden milk because there's turmeric in it. I do have to admit, I mean, they shelve everything nicely. Everything seems to be in place. It's like a puzzle, like a jigsaw puzzle, and everything is in its spot. Got some organic snacks here. Yes, I recognize this brand. I can get these at the local grocery store. They're priced about the same because, yeah, a bag of the Siete back in LA, they run about $5. Yeah, and I've had this popcorn. Okay, so they just don't carry just like super special brands. I mean, you do see some of the mainstream brands, or more like mainstream healthy brands. They have to pass a certain standard of quality, like meaning that they have to be like non-GMO, organic, probably locally produced. Don't forget your pets. They need to get organic foods as well. 100% rabbit. It's for dogs and cats, and it's 100% rabbit, not 50% rabbit and who knows what the other 50% would be. Maybe I should get this for my sister because she recently had a baby. I can get her some organic diapers. Yes, I went all the way to New York City and I got her some diapers. I've seen these. I actually have used this brand before. Pretty cool. They're compostable. We're back upstairs, and so I'm gonna check out the food bar. Hey, we're in New York City, so of course you gotta have pizza, a New York slice. However, I don't think this is dollar pizza or $1.50 because you know of inflation. It's the price of the pizza if you wanna get a whole pizza or you wanna get it by the slice. Actually, that's not too bad considering it's organic. And all the other prepared foods at the food bar.
New Yorkers love the convenience of ready-to-eat foods, especially if they're living in a small apartment where kitchen space is limited. Here, the food looks fresh and healthy.
More cheese and charcuterie. I do expect some nice high-end cheeses here, considering that Little Italy is just around the corner. So they better bring it with their cheese game. Ah, that's what I was looking for, sushi. So that way I can compare it to Erewhon. So that tuna avocado roll is $14. That salmon roll is also $14. California roll, $14. Remember, I couldn't find it at Erewhon. Okay, so it looks like the sushi, they range anywhere between $14 to $30. Oh, but that's a box of sashimi. Okay, $30 for sashimi. Guess that's just like what you would get at a Japanese restaurant. But what I really wanted to get, juice or smoothie here. So let's go find my husband so we can decide.
Like Erewhon, Happier Grocery has its own juice and smoothie bar, though the vibe here is a little more low-key. Instead of a red carpet line for a celebrity smoothie, it feels more like your neighborhood wellness bar with a downtown New York City twist. You'll find cold-pressed juices, matcha blends, and seasonal smoothies that use ingredients like coconut milk, chlorophyll, ginger, turmeric, and even sea moss, but the tone is less influencer spectacle and more grounded wellness. The prices are still premium. Most smoothies and drinks range from $10 to $13, but that's a few dollars cheaper than Erewhon's $20 creations. Plus, Happier offers a rotating menu and sometimes even bundle deals if you're a frequent shopper. There she is, an iced Yuzu Coconut Matcha at $7.75. It was more reasonably priced than the Hailey Bieber smoothie, but then again, it's not a smoothie but a matcha drink.
Yeah, so this island in the center of the store, it's a place where you could sit and enjoy your food and drink. We got our paper straw, so no, it's not plastic, so don't come at me. We're gonna share this Yuzu Coconut Ice Matcha. I like it. It's refreshing. You can definitely taste the yuzu. Yuzu has a distinct citrus taste to it. It's not an orange, it's not a lemon or a lime. It's yuzu. It's kind of hard to explain. It doesn't have as many calories as the Hailey Bieber smooth skin smoothie, but it does taste like wellness in a cup.
There's an irony of finding a green space in Manhattan in the middle of a grocery store, but here we are. Here's a more affordable way to take home something from Happier Grocery. Reminds me of the vending machine selling a bouncy ball I used to pester my mom for a quarter as we would leave the grocery store. But why do New Yorkers drop serious money here? Because Happier Grocery isn't just selling food, it's selling a story. Every shelf whispers that you're making the right choice, the clean choice, the beautiful choice. The packaging, the lighting, the branding, they're all part of a larger performance of aspirational health. In a chaotic city, Happier Grocery offers a moment of curated calm. It's Whole Foods meets wellness spa meets lifestyle blog, and just like Erewhon, it makes spending $14 on an adaptogenic soda feel less ridiculous and more like an investment in your identity. Now let's see what Jason has to say about our drink.
It kind of tastes like the green juice from the Elizabeth Holmes series on Hulu, The Dropout, which she didn't really like. She thought it was disgusting, but she drank it because it supposedly made her look cool and feel better. And it's okay, I guess.
Happier Grocery isn't an exact copy of Erewhon, but it is New York's version of the same phenomenon. Where Erewhon offers glossy LA-style luxury and celeb appeal, Happier gives you boutique wellness with a downtown New York City edge. Both stores are selling more than smoothies. They're selling the dream of health. The feeling that you're in control, that you're glowing, that you're doing life right. But the truth is, real wellness doesn't come from branding or buzzwords. It doesn't have to cost $20 a cup. Still, if you're in New York and looking for a taste of the glossy lifestyle, Happier Grocery is a vibe and absolutely worth a visit, even if it's just to say you sip wellness in a can. Of course, as I'm making this video at the beginning of July 2025, I just found out that Erewhon just opened up a location in Manhattan Beach. Shall I return for another serving of the Hailey Bieber smoothie? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more travel content.